What's up, people? Welcome back to the second half of the season opening NFL episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. I discussed with you the first half, the lunacy behind all the so-called NFL experts and their power rankings and their picks. And I want to discuss with you this second half about the real picks and the picks that you should follow and the ones that you should go to Vegas and bet on because Seanstradamus told you so. And Seanstradamus is always right, even when he's wrong. So before we get off into that, I want to let you know that this episode is still being sponsored by none other than Negro Modelo and the World Series of Dice. So back to my power rankings. Now, I'm not going to go into depth and start telling you about 32 teams in a power ranking because it doesn't matter. Because there's only 10 teams that really matter. Actually, 12 teams because 12 teams go to the playoffs. But I'm only going to rank 10 because the top 10 teams in the NFL are powerful teams. The middle 10 teams are average teams, and the bottom 10 teams suck. The bottom 12 teams actually suck. That's 32 teams. Why am I talking about 20 teams that are going to be sitting at home watching TV in January like I am? Like, it's just a waste of my fucking time and paper writing it down and everything. It's ridiculous. So let's get on with my power rankings, Seanstradamus' power rankings. Number one, the New York Giants, out of respect. That's the only reason why they get the number one ranking. Number two, the Green Bay Packers. Number three, the New England Patriots. Number four, the Baltimore Ravens. Number five, the Houston Texans. Number six, the 49ers, San Francisco 49ers. Number seven, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Number eight, the Chicago Bears. Number nine, the San Diego Chargers. And number 10, the Detroit Lions. And I know you get mad. You say, dude, whoa, the Detroit Lions is number 10. Dude, don't look at me. Don't holler at me because the other 22 teams are weak. I understand they should be embarrassed themselves that they allowed the Detroit Lions to creep into the top 10. The only way you should rank behind a Detroit team in any poll or anybody in Detroit in any poll is if you count buttons on their suit or if you count how many fans got alligator shoes on in the stands. I understand that. Don't talk to me, though. Go talk to Cleveland for being weak. Go talk to Arizona for not naming their quarterback until 11:55 on the Sunday before fucking game. Like, go talk to the Seattle Seahawks for going out and giving Matt Flynn like $50 million and then turning around and giving it to a rookie black quarterback, the starting job. Go talk to them. Go talk to Washington for being weak every year. Go talk to Indianapolis for thinking Andrew Luck is really going to be Peyton Manning this year. There's 6 weak-ass teams, and that's not even including the underachieving teams that just going to be garbage, that people think going to be good. Teams like the Eagles. Teams like the Saints. It blows my mind how they think the Saints are just going to play like 45 on 53 and think they like, man, we're going to win anyway. Because we from New Orleans. And because they be having hurricanes down there and we still alive. Like, get the fuck out. They going to whoop your ass and then we going to send you aid down there to build your homes up. That's all that's going to happen. It has nothing to do with the NFL game. You suck. So, with all that being said, I want to get off into what the Bears are going to do this season. Now, I've been correct on the Bears the last 3 seasons in a row. I said they were going 9-7 in 09, and they did. I said they were going 11-5 into the NFC Championship game in 2010, and they did. And I said that they were going to go 8-8 and lose and not make the playoffs in 2011, and they did. Now, let me tell you what they're going to do this year. You didn't hear it here first because Bill Parcells' fat ass beat me to the punch, and I really wanted to change my picks, but I can't do it because Seanstradamus is ethical like that. But the Chicago Bears are going to go 12-4 this year, 11-5 at the minimum. But I got them picked at 12-4 and going to the Super Bowl. And no, I'm not talking about buying tickets to the Super Bowl or nothing like that or being outside tailgating. I'm talking about they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl. Period. And the reason why they're going to be playing in the Super Bowl is because they made entirely too many upgrades on their team, and the league as a whole downgraded. Everybody else downgraded, and the Bears upgraded, which made them basically make a double move. They moved up, and then they moved up even further when all these other teams started playing these bums, and other people started getting hurt and shit. That's what happened. Jay Cutler is a goon. Period. Brandon Marshall is a goon. Period. Earl Bennett is going to be better just because of that. Alshon Jeffrey is going to be better just because of that. And they were already good anyway. Alshon Jeffrey is a rookie, so I can't say he was good already, but he was good as a player, and he's a second-round pick. So I'm going to give him the nod. That's 4 receivers. When have you ever known the Bears to have 4 solid receivers? And that's not even including Matt Forte out of the backfield. Or that bum Kellen Davis at tight end. You're talking about Kellen Davis going to be 6 option. When you make a bum a 6 option, that takes him from being a bum to being average. Because he's not just a high school player. He's going to catch something if he's wide open. But if you got 6 motherfuckers out there and you're the 6th option, they're going to be, everybody else going to be guarding the other 5 people. This Bears offense is the deepest. I've seen it since 95 when Eric Kramer was the quarterback and they averaged like 24.5 points a game. They're going to do that this year, only they're going to average closer to 28 points a game this year. Bears are going to average close to 4 touchdowns a game this year. They may not get them all in touchdowns. It'll be in field goals because they still have the best kicker in the league in Robbie Gould. Actually, I think he's the second best because they got Matt Prater. You got to call him somewhat the best because he be kicking 90-yard field goals and shit, even though he kicks them in the Denver air. But I got to give him the nod. But we have a top 2 kicker in the league. And our special teams is still top 3 in the league. Possibly number 1. The Bears are going to shock everybody and go to the Super Bowl. Who they're going to play against, I don't know. People got them picked to play against the Patriots because they got a weak schedule. But I'm not buying into the Patriots because the Patriots have disappointed me by getting blessed by the Giants twice in a row. I said there's no way in the world this genius Belichick is going to lose a second game to the same team. Well, it happened. And niggas lose, period. It happens. My hunch tells me that the Bears will be playing the Houston Texans in the Super Bowl because I believe Arian Foster is going to have a going-out season this year. And even though I'm not a fan of Matt Schaub, he's an average to decent enough quarterback to not fuck everything up. If Owen Daniels stays healthy at tight end, Andre Johnson stays healthy at wide receiver, I pick them coming out of the AFC. Wade Phillips has their defense playing lights out over there. I got them coming out of the AFC to play against the Bears. I'm not going to pick who's going to win the Super Bowl right now, but if I had to pick right now, I would pick the Chicago Bears. And not because I'm a fan of theirs, because anybody who knows me knows I'm not a meatball fan like that, where I just pick teams just because I like them. But if I had to pick Jay Cutler versus Matt Schaub, I'm going with Jay. Period. There you have it. Another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. Take all those picks that I had. Take your mama's Social Security check, your link card, go out to Payday Loan Store and take out some money and go to Vegas, bet all your money on it, and come back a wealthy person. If you don't do it, don't get all pissed off at Seanstradamus in 6 months when you broke and asking me for $20. There you have it. Another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. If you liked it, comment. If you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace.